think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Hey everyone, it's Miss Mazzy D. I am now trying a new setup here. I am so excited because I finally have a monitor set up. So if you see me looking that way, it's because I have a monitor. So I wanted to see how that would work out. Hopefully the noise of the other stuff going around me is not too much. I'm filming in my dining room, so I'm trying to get away from that echoey kind of sound with the bathroom. And I haven't had a lot of luck getting good microphones to work with these videos, but if you have any recommendations, let me know.
Please let me know.
So without any further ado, let's get started. We're gonna do a little get ready with me today and just see what we come up with, but we'll see what happens. I'm kind of just going up by the seat of my pants today. So I'm gonna prime my face and I'm using the Infallible Matte Lock primer. It is very, very good for oily skin. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have my beauty blender. It's already used. I need to wash it. But it is the Morphe beauty blender that it's like the contour and highlight beauty blender, but it's actually really good for under the eye and all over because I really like it. Lately it's been really hot outside and I really love the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but I have been really feeling heavy underneath that foundation lately because it's so hot outside. My neighbor's dogs are having a shit attack next door.
Well, of course, while I'm trying to film a video.
So it is the Benefit, the POREfessional Pore Minimizing Makeup. It really helps to minimize pores and it's very, very light and kind of watery. But I'm just gonna dispense it onto the beauty blender. See how watery it is? It's so liquidy that it drips down like onto your clothes and onto the table. So if you're not careful, it won't
be very good.
And again, it's very lightweight. You have to build it up. You know what? I actually forgot that I wanted to put some Tarte Shape Tape on underneath because I've been having really dark circles lately and I'm not sure why it's been more prominent lately. I think it's because I've been really stressed about different things. So I'm gonna put that under my eye first. I'm gonna put it on, like, I've been breaking out too, so I'm gonna put it on all my breakouts. It's okay if I've already put that layer of foundation on my forehead because it's very lightweight. So it doesn't really matter if I put the Tarte Shape Tape over it. It'll even out your skin by putting on 2 layers, one under and then on top of the foundation, without giving you that heavy cakiness feeling. It's already brightening my face up a lot under the eye.
Which is perfect.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to that foundation. Put in a generous amount and then just go in right on top of that Tarte Shape Tape. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the foundation is in the medium shade. So I'm gonna go back in with generous amounts and then just tap it in. If you want to show off your freckles, this is a good way of having a more even toned skin color and showing off your freckles. Because I don't know if you can see, but you can still see some of my freckles underneath. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape and I'm going to go ahead and hide any like little areas that I think needs to be covered more. And then put on another layer of Shape Tape underneath the eye. So what I like to do is I'm gonna highlight under the eye and bake with Airspun. So it'll be my Coty Airspun. And this powder really brightens up the under eye too. So it's really helpful to have this kind of powder. I actually have Naturally Neutral, and that one helps me highlight under my eye a lot more than the translucent. So I had a little bit of a dilemma. Whoa. I'm using Goof Proof pencil today to do my eyebrows. And I ran out of Precisely My Brow pencil, which is like my holy grail to use to do my eyebrows, because I like how it makes it really fine lines to accentuate hairs in your eyebrow and stuff like that. So this is really, for me, a filling in kind of pencil, but this is all I have. It's gonna take me a good while, and I'm gonna save you the trouble. So I'm gonna go ahead and be right back. Oh my goodness gracious.
Gracious.
Look how damn dark my eyebrows are.
Oh my god.
This is pretty dark, and it's like painted on looking, so I hate not having my Precisely My Brow. I ended up having to use Ka-Brow by Benefit as well in number 6, and it actually worked a lot better in creating the line for the outline of my brow. So it came out a lot darker than I thought, but
we're just gonna have to live with it.
all right, so I cleaned up under the eye with Highbrow by Benefit Cosmetics, and I think this might be the illuminating one. It's so perfect for under the eye because it really brightens it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on. We're just gonna have to put up with these dark brows. My boyfriend calls me a chola whenever I have dark brows.
Chola time!
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what we're gonna do for eyeshadow today. I'm gonna go ahead and put on this NYX Professional Makeup White Pearl eyeshadow base. I'm gonna put that all over my eye, so it has a nice base to adhere to. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the Violet Voss Pro Palette. Look, Christine from Simply Nailogical would have a heart attack. She is one of my favorite YouTubers ever. If you haven't seen her, check her out. Simply Nailogical. She's hilarious. I'm gonna go ahead and take this M441 Morphe brush and look for a actually, I'm gonna go over all of my lid with this color April. It's a nice beige color. Just go all over. Definitely gonna try for a traditional rockabilly / pinup look. I'm not gonna go very extreme. I'm gonna use Leslie in this palette and just go into my crease with it. I'm gonna go ahead and get a darker color from the palette and dip into Abigail right here and kind of accentuate that crease. I accidentally went into Caitlin right here. It's gonna be a little warmer than I planned. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I like it. So far so good, I love it. It's a really pretty transition right there. I cut myself, guys, trying to set up my lights.
The pains and trials and tribulations of a YouTuber.
Let me see. So I'm gonna try incorporating a ColourPop color into this look. It's this pretty little color here. It is called Cheap Date. And I'm gonna put that all over the lid and see how that comes out. And put that on the lid. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a darker transition color for my outer corner, And I'm gonna do a cool toned brown in here called Nicole. I'm not flipping it off, I promise. And I'm going to put that in the outer part of my corner of my eye. So again, I'm gonna dip into Skylar too and see if I can get that darker on that outside. Okay, so Skylar and Nicole together is the perfect combination, I think, for this outer corner right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this color in Sunray. It is the Pixi by Petra Liquid Fairy Lights, and it's so pretty. This is one of my favorite liquid eyeshadows. So I'm just gonna put that right on top of that ColourPop shade. Wow, I love how that looks. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and then we're gonna get back to blending out that outer corner so it blends nicely into that color. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go get my charger because my phone's gonna die and that's what I'm using to film. I'll be back. All right guys, I went ahead and did my eyeliner because I know that takes forever, and I was waiting for my eyelashes to dry during that time, and they already dried, so I wanted to take advantage before it got too dry, so I put on my eyelashes. I am using the Ardell Faux Mink lashes, and it looks pretty good so far. They're pretty thick on the outside of the eye. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm not used to them being so short because I like really long eyelashes, but we'll see how it turns out after the whole completed look. So I already brushed away my bake. I'm gonna take this Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder in Cool Beige, and I'm going to use that with a M439 Morphe brush and put it all over my face. So that way it kind of balances out that light shade that I put under my eye with the Coty Airspun. And now I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in light to medium. And I'm gonna take this cool toned brown and mix it with the middle neutral tone. I'm gonna use this fan brush here and then contour the face. So I'm gonna take this little teeny brush and I'm gonna dip into both colors again on that palette and then contour the nose. Look at that. So I'm going to make sure that this is completely blended. And then now I'm going to take this brush in that I got by Juvia's Place. It's a pointed brush. It's great for under the eye. And I'm going to take the yellow and the pinkish color and mix those together and put that under the eye. Right up to that contour. And I'm going to bring that down onto the nose. I'm going to put on some blush and finally going to try my Juvia's Place blush palette. I'm going to go ahead and do this peach and pink color together and see how that comes out. And it's super pigmented, so you kind of want to go in with a light hand. I think the pinup look is like more aimed toward more blush because it gives you a more flushed look and then it gives you more definition within pictures. Okay, now I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus and I'm going to spray all over the face. And before it completely dries, I am going to take a highlighting brush that I'm using. I like to use the M510 brush by Morphe. And I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Ambrisi highlighter. Look how pretty that is. And I'm gonna put that on my cheeks right here. A little bit on the tops of my eyebrows. And now for the nose, I like to take a little teeny tiny brush. This is by Juvia's Place. It's a little hair brush right here. And I'm going to dip this in and then just concentrate on the little part of my nose right here with that highlight on the tip. I also like to take this and be really more precise with my highlight right here.
That's beautiful.
I'm going to take this brush from Wet n Wild to finish the under eye part, and I'm going to go back in with the Violet Voss Pro Palette. And I'm not going to go too extreme. I'm just going to define it just a little bit with that first Abigail palette, that Abigail color that I had used for the crease. Alrighty. I used the Bad Girl Bang by Benefit Cosmetics. It's so good. And now I'm going to take this ColourPop Cosmetics eyeliner in Honey Dude, and I'm going to line the inside of my eye.
So many options.
I love liquid lipstick. I'm kind of feeling this Sizzle color by ColourPop, so I think I'm going to use this. So pretty. Alright, and I think we're done, guys. I think all I need to do is put some setting spray on. So let me get my setting spray. It is the NYX Matte Finish setting spray.
Put that on all over.
Alright guys, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this little get ready with me. I kind of just winged it, and I really liked how this turned out. It's a little bit glam, but it's still very traditional pinup, and that's exactly what I go for. Is like I like to work on really spicing up the pinup look, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell below, and give this video a like. I really appreciate any kind of comments that you want to give. Yeah, have a good weekend, guys. I'll see you later.